Hi, I'm Paul Friedman. I'm founder of the Marriage Foundation. Welcome to our channel. Here you're going to find information about marriage that's vastly different from anywhere else because our approach is all about results. What's going to happen if? And because I was a divorce mediator, I didn't grow up in the Western psychological world. They were my leads. They were the ones who used to send me business. And I know that their methods don't work. So we focus on one person saving the marriage because that's what really does work. Couples counseling just doesn't. So the answer is a resounding yes, but there's qualifiers. So let's say that your spouse has already left. They're not with you anymore. They've cut you off. No, we can't help you save your marriage. You can't save your marriage. All that you can do is some dispassionate introspection, realize what you've done wrong, and move forward. Now, if your spouse is really not happy, you're not either. We know that. Because what happens in a good marriage is that both of you are floating on cloud nine. This is what marriage is supposed to be. So the marriages that are going downhill. Now, let me just be clear. Very few marriages understand marriage. Couples don't understand marriage. And if they're really doing well, which is really rare, I'm being very honest with you, then they're probably just plodding along based on some natural inclinations towards how to be married. But most marriages start out up here, and then they slowly start going down, and then unfortunately they speed up until they come to that cliff we all know as separation and divorce, and then it's over. That momentum builds more and more steam the further it is from when things were great. If they're like this, you can't even remember things being great, only vaguely. Well, our thing is when you learn how to be married and when you use our system, this is not a sales pitch, but when you use our system to pull yourself out of this trend going down, then your marriage is not just going to be saved, it's going to be completely turned around using our knowledge, our processes, our techniques, our methods, and you'll have to use them your whole life, and that's not a burden. Because the result of knowing what you're doing and doing what you need to do, the results are off the charts. Your marriage will be phenomenal. Don't be thinking in terms of just saving your marriage. Don't think that way. Think in terms of, why did I get married in the first place? You got married in order to be happy, like off the charts happy. You fell in love with your soulmate. You got married with an expectation of happiness and love and harmony till the end of your lives. Don't give up on that. It is a realistic expectation. It does not depend on your spouse. It depends on you. You alone. This is what I discovered. Look at it this way. I've heard from many people that they love this illustration. Let's say that two of you are on opposite sides of a river, and you want to get together. One of you is like this because they're discouraged, but you are set on being with the woman you love, the man you love. And so what you do is you start building that bridge all by yourself. Guess what? The bridge is there. You need that bridge. And if you learn how to build that bridge just by yourself, your spouse is there with you. You're already married. There's already that commitment. There's already that commitment to being with each other. Don't give it up. Do not give it up. And don't try other things. I'm telling you this not to pitch our way, but because I've seen it all. I've been doing this for way over 20 years. And I know that other ways just don't work. Now, I've seen some that come close to working, where I've had couples, I think the best process out there, when both want to, is from this rabbi therapist out there who really understands communication and all. And I've worked with those people who have come to us and said, you know, it's kind of working, but it's not what we want. Our process is what you need. It will work. So look for it. We have the course for women. We have the course for men. It's intended to be an individual approach. Intended, because it works. It really does. So, can one spouse save the marriage? Absolutely. Absolutely. There's no question. But you got to know how. You can't pretend you know how. You can't just watch these videos as good as they are and go, okay, now I know how. And I'll tell you, you've seen it in the comments. Some people have said, you've saved my marriage. It does happen, but not when the marriage is nearly done. And when you're talking about saving your marriage, that is where you're coming from. So, like this video, look into our stuff. See what we have. The free stuff is not enough for you now, although we have tons of free stuff. That's why we come up so high on Google and YouTube, because we have tons of really good quality free stuff. We have over 350 million views already. We have over 55,000 subscribers already. We're training marriage counselors to do it the right way, who already got their degrees in psychology or are clergy, but they want to do it the right way. They're learning how from us because we own it. We do. I'm not bragging. I'm not being cocky. It's just that we've discovered what works. So I hope you do too. God bless you. Like this video. Leave a comment if you wish. And I hope to see you again. Take care.